This is a recommendations video and potential treatment therapy video for some of the lifestyle factors, so stress, alcohol, diet, smoking and physical activity. First of all, we're going to start with stress. Now, a good way to deal with stress is to maybe just have some time to yourself. So take half hour to an hour out of your day to do something that you want to do, whether it be go out for a jog, play Xbox, play PlayStation, go out for a bike ride or anything like that. It doesn't have to be physical activity. It could just be watching TV or something similar to that. Also, what you could do is meditate. You can meditate or have massages. So this will calm you down, or you could even just sit there listening to music, so something similar to waves crashing or Spanish guitar or anything like that that sort of calms you down a bit. For meditating, you can go to your local village hall. I know that a lot of small villages don't do it, but some of the bigger ones do, so like Biggleswade and Sandy, they'll hold a meditation hour in there just for you to chill out and meditate for a bit. Or you could go to a spa and get a massage. I know they do a stone massage that's quite relaxing, where they put warm stones along your spine, which calms your muscles down, which also calms you down. Secondly, we're going to move on to alcohol. Now, one of the ways to stop alcohol abuse is to have an intervention. This is where you get your friends and family all gathered together because they know that you have a problem, and they sit down to you and they talk to you about it, and you work out a strategy with your friends and family to get around the problem that you're currently facing. This could be an effective way, but a lot of the time it isn't, because, I mean, when you think about it, your family don't really know how to get you off alcohol abuse unless they're a doctor. So it's probably better to go see the doctor about that. But in an intervention, they could convince you to go to the doctors to get help. So in other ways, it is beneficial. There is another way. You can go to rehab. This is basically where they put you in like a community within the rehab centre, and basically it helps you deal with withdrawal symptoms off of the alcohol, and it just puts you in a positive environment to help you get by. This can be quite effective. I think it's about 96% of people stop alcohol abuse after they come out of rehab, so it obviously does work. Next, we're going on to diet. Now, diet's a bit of a tricky one, but you can do it by just looking at the Eat Well plate. So if you get the Eat Well plate up, you can look and you can manage your meals like that and base your meals off of that. If you're doing that and then the physical activity recommendations and guidelines, then you're going to be alright, aren't you? Also, for diet, you can find dietary advice anywhere on the internet. I know that there's a website where it gives you loads of different lists of different diets, and when you click on it, it tells you what that diet does and what their aims and objectives are, and what you should and shouldn't be eating. This is a bit more of a serious diet rather than I just want to get healthy sort of diet, but there is dietary plans for that on there. Also, you can go to your doctor if you have a word with your doctor, a bit of a consultation with them. They can send you off to a nutritionist and give you correct dietary advice. Smoking is a bit similar to alcohol, really. They do have rehab centres, but it's not as big, mainly because rehab centres are focused around alcohol and drugs rather than just smoking. But to get rid of smoking, you can have patches or like e-cigarettes. This just gives you the feeling that you've smoked even though you haven't really smoked. They're still not too good for you, but they're better than actual tobacco and cigarettes, so it is always a way to help you get off. If you just reduce it to e-cigarettes and then reduce the amount of e-cigarettes you're having a day, then that's going to be alright. Finally, we have physical activity. This one you can find the recommendations and guidelines on the NHS website. It's fairly easy to find. Or what you could do is speak to your doctor or a personal trainer or a fitness instructor or anyone like that, and they'll set you up with a plan for a decent price. They'll set you up with a plan on how much exercise you should be doing, whether it's at the gym, whether it's at home, or anything similar to that. So there is some good advice out there. You just need to put the effort in to find it, and everyone will help you in the way that you need them to.